Here we are in the Fort Garry Hotel, room 202, which is specifically called the Haunted Room, according to the booking confirmation. Today I've got the ghost busting equipment, including the Ghost Stop Ghost Box. I'm not sure what model this is, but it's also referred to as a spirit box. Also included is the Meta Ray-Ban 2s, which I'm wearing right now to record this video. Handbook for the recently deceased, which is actually my training log, it's very important. Furthermore, we have a beer, and then finally, what the reason we're here for is Edgelord. And yeah, just look at this. Isn't this beautiful? We have the amazing artwork and logo done by Mike Diana. Inside the box is the player's manual. So it's being version 1. This is going to change. It's going to be different rules of play, and the input definitions are going to be on the other side. Inside each box also is 40 red scenario cards. So these are still generation 1. They're going to probably look and feel exactly the same, but they've just been cleaned up, a lot of the language and the errors on the back. And then finally the play cards. So these are the white cards that are in play. So yeah, very good here. Really happy with it. In a few hours, some people are going to come and use this beautiful backdrop to play test the game and record some gameplay footage.
All right, amount, adjective, verb.
A shitload of.
Pleasurable.
Urinating into a haunted toilet.
Okay, here we go. The email. Remember that job you worked a shit ton years ago? Nothing was more pleasurable than scheduling your workday and being able to urinate into a haunted toilet on company time. And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, "Whatever happened to Aaron Hernandez? Did he retire from football?" And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, "My butt couldn't be any sweatier." And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, "Whatever happened to Bill Cosby? Did he retire from acting?" I don't know, I think the butt crack.
Yeah. Amount, crime, and food.
20,000?
Fishing over your limit.
A girthy hot dog.
Okay, death row. You are on death row. After being tried and convicted of 20,000 counts of fishing over your limit, you will pay the ultimate price. Your final meal of a girthy hot dog is served to you before the execution. When the chaplain asks you for any last word, you reply, "But fuck your own face." When the chaplain asks you for any last words, you reply, "Stop, hammer time." When the chaplain asks you for any last words, you reply, "I already have a pussy, I don't need another one." When the chaplain asks you for any last words, you reply, "I promise the next time will be consensual." I promise the next time will be consensual.
Oh, finally, from the board.
Woo! There you go.
Musical artist, adjective.
Butter ripple schnapps.
Early Michael Jackson.
Classy but not depressing.
Okay. After slamming a few bottles of butter ripple schnapps and listening to early Michael Jackson, you start to wonder what your former best friend meant by those classy but not depressing comments they made last spring. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur. Shit.
What the?
Fucking glass fell over.
That fucking just happened.
Literally. What did you do? I still. How?
This glass just fucking.
Where was that glass, bro?
It was like right there, I think.
How on this earth did it fall?
Okay, let's review the video. There's probably a rational explanation for this.
In the fridge and pouring a beer.
Well, where's the thing plugged in? It's right.
Yeah, where's the fridge plugged in? Is there only one plug in the back of it?
Right here in the wall. and there's nothing.
But there's an extension cord over here.
So this extension cord, JR, were you yanking on this extension cord? Like,
Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I mean,
I think I was.
that's insane. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay, not that I didn't believe you, but like also, it's just a little too weird.
okay. You want to just finish the hand here and we'll review the tape? Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur. Didn't move that time. And drunkenly slur, your place or mine. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, my wiener has never been so exhausted. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, I want to have your abortion. That's very classless. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, show me your genitals. Let's go with my wiener has never been so
That's
exhausted.
fine. Again.
There you go.
Women just taking the game.
We should go as the Ghostbusters for Halloween. I'll be Peter. You can be Janine. You can be the brainy Egon. You can be Ray, and JR, you can be Winston. All right, so it's morning, checking out here at the Fort Garry Room 202, the haunted room. We had a blast last night playtesting Edgelord. You know, we reviewed the video. We caught some interesting stuff on there. There's some movement on camera, in particular the table behind here. Check it out, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting and following the project coming out this summer 2025. Hit the subscribe, the like button if you like this, and see you soon. Before I go, don't forget to ask yourself, is your card game even lift?